Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. And today I'll be reading a Katsuki listener by me, so let's get into it. You were sitting alone in your room, feeling lost and hopeless. You had been struggling with depression for a while now, and honestly, it kept sticking with you like nothing else, to the point where it seemed like there was no way out. You were stuck. No matter what you did or what you tried, it would be there, haunting you for every living moment of your life. And that's how you find yourself now, sitting down and reaching for a sharp object on your desk, ready to inflict more pain on yourself. It's a helpful distraction, and honestly, the pain on the outside was a lot less than the pain that you were feeling in your brain and in your head. Suddenly, the door burst open, and though he was not mad initially and he was going to talk to you about something important, Katsuki only had a moment to process, and his expression changed entirely. He stormed in. "What the hell do you think you're doing?" he shouted, his eyes wide with anger. And he froze, guilt and shame washing over you, making chills run down your spine. He's probably disgusted, and he probably doesn't want to see you again. I I don't know, you stammered, not really having an answer. You tried to hide the object in your hand, but it was too late now. "Don't give me that bullshit," Katsuki growled, striding over to you and snatching the object away. "You're hurting yourself, and you're hurting me too. Do you not realize that?" "I'm sorry," he whispered, tears welling up in your eyes. You had never seen Katsuki so upset before, and it was honestly breaking your heart. "You think sorry's going to cut it?" Katsuki snapped at you. "Do you know how much I care about you? How much I love you?" And your heart skipped a beat. Did Did Katsuki just say he loved you? You had always harbored feelings for him for so long, but you never thought he felt the same way. And honestly, look at him just now. His eyes were wide open, like he was surprised too with what had came out of his mouth. But he didn't back down. I didn't know," he whispered, feeling your cheeks flush with embarrassment. "Well, now you do," he said, and then his voice softened slightly. "Look, Ryan, I can't handle losing you. You mean everything to me. You're my best friend. And my everything, really. I'm not really that emotional usually. And I know I'm not the best with words. But I wouldn't be able to breathe without you. You're like air to my lungs. I can't go on without you for a moment. I can't imagine my life without you in it. You're my hero. And you might not understand that, but you believed in me. In me, Katsuki, even though I sucked. In many ways that people didn't see. But you were always brave enough to show me what I did wrong, to teach me, and I'm better because of you. So don't you just leave me like that. You would be killing me, Ryan." Tears streamed down your face as Katsuki's words washed over you. You had never felt so loved and cherished before, so appreciated. I I don't know what to say to that. You choked out, feeling overwhelmed. "You don't have to say anything," he said, pulling you into a tight hug. "Just promise me you won't hurt yourself again. I want to be able to take it." "I promise," he whispered, feeling safe and loved in his arms. "I'll try my best." "And that's all I ask," he said, his voice low, gentle. "I'll always be here for you no matter what. You're not alone in this. Okay." And that's when he nodded. He felt so grateful for his unwavering support, for the way he didn't shame you or be disgusted with you. Instead, seeing you in that position, he decided to help you. He saw the best in you when even you couldn't. Thank you, Katsuki. Thank you, he said, your voice barely above a whisper. Anytime, Ion, he replied, pulling away slightly to be able to look you in the eye. You mean everything to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to keep you safe and happy. And I mean it. Every word of it. I love you. I'm sorry I didn't say it earlier. But right now that I know that it matters, I'll say it every single day. Trust me. And you trusted no one else more than you trusted him. And you found yourself saying, I love you too. More than anyone. You said, feeling your heart swell with emotion. You had never felt so connected with another person. And it was a beautiful feeling. For the rest of the night, Katsuki stayed with you, holding you close, whispering words of love and encouragement. He made you laugh with silly jokes, helped you see that there was hope for the future. You felt lighter and happier than you had in a long time. You were able to be your true self with him, without having to hide anything, and he loved you. It was all thanks to Katsuki's unwavering love and support that you felt like you had a chance. And as the night wore on, you knew that things wouldn't suddenly and magically become perfect. You still had a long road ahead of you, and there would be ups and downs along the way. But now, Katsuki was here, and you felt like you were strong enough to face anything. His love gave you the strength to keep going, even in the darkest of days. And as you drifted off to sleep in Katsuki's arms, he knew that you were exactly where you were meant to be, side by side with him holding you, loving you, and supporting you in the way that no one else probably would. And hopefully one day, you would be able to show him all the love he deserves. For now, you just have to stay strong and keep doing whatever it takes so you can go on.